The presentation What Happens When a Person Receiving Social Security Disability Insurance, or SSDI, Goes to Work is geared for families who have family members with disabilities and individuals who have a disability. It is presented by Granite State Independent Living's Financial Planning and Benefit Services. Special rules when I go to work. Special rules that make it possible for people with disabilities receiving SSDI and/or SSI to work and still receive monthly payments and Medicare and/or Medicaid are called work incentives by Social Security. Please note that this presentation will focus solely on SSDI work rules. There is a separate presentation that explains SSI work rules. What are some of the SSDI work rules a person who goes to work can use? The trial work period, the extended period of eligibility, or EPE, substantial gainful activity, or SGA, cessation and grace period months, impairment-related work expenses, or IRWEs, subsidy and special conditions, unsuccessful work attempt, which we will not be speaking about in this presentation, expedited reinstatement, or EXR, that we will not be speaking about in this presentation, extended period of Medicare coverage. Please see the Medicare presentation for more information on this work rule. Please note that if you are self-employed, there are different work incentives that can be used. Please see the self-employment presentation. What is the trial work period? The trial work period is your time to test your ability to work. You can work and have unlimited wages for 9 months without a loss of your disability check. The trial work period months can be, but are not necessarily consecutive, meaning they don't have to be one right after another. You only get one 9-month trial work period per entitlement. The trial work period monthly service amount for 2014 is $770 per month. If you are self-employed, please see the section for self-employment. Please note that if you are earning $770 gross per month or less, it will not be considered a trial work period month. It is only the months in which you earn $770 per month or more that is a trial work period month. What is the extended period of eligibility, the EPE? EPE begins the month after you complete the 9th trial work period month. It is 36 consecutive months. You use it every month for 3 years, whether you are working or not. Your earnings are now compared to substantial gainful activity, which in 2014 that is $1,070 gross per month, or if you have a disability of blindness, it is $1,800 gross per month. First month a person achieves substantial gainful activity may be the cessation month, followed by 2 grace period months where you are still receiving your SSDI cash benefit. Only Social Security can make a decision if there's a cessation or not, and it is all dependent upon what you are earning at that time. After a cessation decision is made, your Social Security disability insurance cash benefit will be paid for any month you earn below substantial gainful activity during the EPE. So any month you are below the $1,070 or $1,800 if you have a disability of blindness, you will be paid your cash benefit. What is substantial gainful activity, SGA? Social Security, once your trial work period is over, will look at your countable wages to see if they would be considered to be substantial gainful activity, or SGA. You can keep your full cash benefit as long as the work you are doing is not considered to be SGA. To help decide when earnings would be SGA, Social Security uses a specific dollar amount as a guideline. In 2014, that guideline is $1,070 gross per month, or if your disability on record is statutory blindness, it is $1,800 gross per month. If you are self-employed, please see the self-employment presentation. To continue about SGA, SGA is not just a dollar amount. Social Security considers many things before making a decision about SGA. They will look at the value of your work, which is a subsidy or special condition, which we will speak about in this presentation. They will look at how long you are able to earn at the SGA level, which is called the unsuccessful work attempt. Again, we are not speaking about that in this presentation. And whether or not special work incentives can be used to lower the amount of earned income they count. Impairment-related work expenses, or IRWEs, which we will speak about in this presentation. To sum it up, basically, if your countable earned income is consistently above the SGA amount, your work is probably going to be considered SGA by Social Security. If your countable income is consistently below the SGA guideline, your work is most likely going to be considered not SGA. What are impairment-related work expenses, or IRWEs? IRWEs allow you to deduct the cost of items and services that are needed for you to work. The cost of these work-related expenses are deducted from your gross wages. IRWEs reduce the total countable income that is used when Social Security is deciding if you're over the SGA amount. The cost must be paid by you and cannot be reimbursed by another source, like Medicaid, Medicare. For more information on impairment-related work expenses, please see the separate presentation. What is a subsidy and special condition? When deciding if your work is SGA or not, Social Security is only interested in the wages that represent the real value of the work you perform. Support may be provided by your employer that may result in you receiving more pay than what Social Security considers the actual value of the services you perform. Social Security calls this a subsidy. In addition, you may receive support provided by someone other than your employer, for example, a vocational rehabilitation agency. As a result of this support, you may be receiving more pay than the actual value of the services you perform. Social Security calls this type of support a special condition. Social Security may reduce the amount of income they count by the value of the subsidy and/or special condition you receive when deciding if your earnings are SGA or not. Want more information? Here's how you can get more information. You can view the rest of the videos to learn more. You can contact Granite State Independent Living for assistance. The Financial Planning and Benefit Services phone number is 877-809-7028. The website is www.gsil.org, and the email is benefits@gsil.org. You can visit the New Hampshire Work Incentive Resource Center for more resources at www.nhwirc.org. You can contact Social Security Administration and/or New Hampshire's Department of Health and Human Services for more details. Social Security's website is www.ssa.gov, and the Department of Health and Human Services website is www.dhhs.state.nh.us. If you are connected with an area agency, mental health center, or vocational rehabilitation, you can contact them for more information and assistance.